further, 3 curses, etc., right? So incredible job from Linkors. Shout out to him on his 3rd place. We're going to check out the bracket real fast for you guys.
Grand finals. BlueGod versus Yuttoto.
Another run back of the run back.
Yeah, so BlueGod with winner's side advantage. That means that Yuttoto must win 2 sets of best of 5. That being said, you know, Yuttoto has been in this position before. He won standard EVO. You know, he was looking great in that. He's been looking great all night tonight. He's even got, you know, some little pocket characters to help him out in the matchups that are looking extremely tough. Now, the last time that these two fought, winner's bracket, that was like just a complete.
I'm gonna be with you. That was a wash. That was a wash.
It was bad.
Absolutely.
So, having said that, you know, Yuttoto's, you know, one thing that was great was his attitude getting to this point. He wasn't really dwelling on the fact that BlueGod defeated him. He definitely was taking it one match at a time.
Yeah, you can see it right here in the replays. So, again, BlueGod pretty much controlling every pace of every part of the match. Guard bar was pretty much always flashing red, and he never cared, right? Always stepping at the right times. Caught him. The C's
that was a good
break
prediction
here.
with the horizontal there. He was like, I know he's going to try to get away. That was game 1. BlueGod, another close game in game number 2, but huge lead in the last round, as you see.
Yeah, it just snowballed from there. Like after the first game, after that round right there, it just became too difficult for Yuttoto to compete. And I mean, so the thing is now we know that Yuttoto is willing to go to the secondaries, the tertiaries, right? One of the things that I'd like to talk about was in the prior patch of SOULCALIBUR 6 when Aswell was easily like emphatic. I felt like Zaslomel had a 5-5 matchup with the character. I felt like he did very, very well. And in fact, one of the matches I like to cite to show that off, and this isn't just like a character matchup thing, it's also the player skill, of course, was John Eddie versus BlueGod. John Eddie versus BlueGod was one of the closest Zas versus Aswell matches I've seen in a long time. Maybe period, right? So if Yuttoto goes towards that, he may have a much better leg up than if he goes towards Valdo versus Aswell.
I almost wonder, right, especially the way that the first set went, right? We talked about, even though we've seen Yuttoto play exceptionally during this whole tournament, we've seen like small weaknesses, like unwillingness to use like soul charge defensively and certain things like this, right? And I almost wonder if BlueGod is just, he's like hyper focused on those small things, and it's just like, no, you don't like to use soul charge, so I know how to take advantage of it. You don't like to do this, so I know how to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
You don't like to go ham at range 0. You like to, you know, generally play safe. I know how to take advantage of that. And it's almost like BlueGod's playing the player matchup against Yuttoto a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And I wonder if Yuttoto sees that and if he realizes that he's got to change his way of thinking as much as he has to consider whether he should change characters or not.
It's definitely hard to say because, I mean, like, you can tell that Yuttoto really, like, takes those things into account quite a bit, and that's why it took him so long to figure out which character he might play versus Linkors. Because he hovered over the Raph, he hovered over, you know, the Aswell, obviously. Could we see the mirror? Like, but no, you're definitely right about BlueGod picking apart the options, right? The reason why he was able to get away with so much aggression, so much just pressure and pressure is because he pretty much refused to soul charge to get out, right?
And that doesn't work against a regular Voldo. A regular Voldo, like, mashes buttons and does, like, strange things that you have to watch out for. But Yuttoto, it's almost like in his strength, he becomes a little bit more predictable than another Voldo would be. And BlueGod, you know, he can't play this the same way that he played the winners finals, to say the least. Because
I'm sure Yuttoto is thinking about it.
It's going to be like training mode. He's literally just going to run over him with setups.
I feel like Yuttoto was probably thinking about it, and I don't know. I don't see why he would play the exact same. He's probably thinking about exactly what he needs to change up. Again, I'm worried that he probably won't think about the meter at all, to be honest with you, continuously.
Looks like we're seeing Aswell versus Voldo.
Well, we know BlueGod's going to play Aswell. Like, I don't think there's any secret there. It's a matter of what Yuttoto wants to do, right? What does Yuttoto think? It's going to be Raphael? Okay. Looks like it's going to be Raphael.
It's resting pick. We have not seen this character too much during tournament. He's like hit or miss. He was really great early on when the game was first released. Got some changes just because of, you know, general like quality of life changes that made him a little unpopular. Since season 2, he's kind of back. People are trying their best to make it work.
Yeah, well, I know that the Japanese hold this character in very, very high regard, to the point where he may be the best, one of the best for sure. America's stance on it is that he's definitely very good, obviously.
Yes.
I don't think that's with any sort of question.
I think that the system made a big difference for him, and the issue with him is it's not that we don't know that he's strong now. It's that because the rap guys all kind of tried other guys for a while, and now they're all coming back to Raph. It's gonna take a little while, I think, for them to become optimal.
You know, when you get all the new tools and stuff like that, it's always going to take you just a little bit of time to get used to everything in the proper positions, because you have to, not only are you just like learning to use the move itself, but you have to learn exactly when the move is most
situations and the range. Oh, when I do it like this, it'll whiff. In this matchup, they're too small.
Stuff like that.
So many nuances involved, especially with a character like Raphael.
Yeah, he got some cool stuff in prep stance though. So I wonder if we're going to actually see that, or if he's going to switch off of Raphael. Because, I mean, they were doing a button check when we saw him play Raphael.
Yes.
So there's a good chance he might not actually play.
Something else. Raphael.
Raphael. Raphael.
See that stance?
Yeah. Haha, very funny.
You play as well, man.
I'm not. I'm not even phased by your jest.
Grand final. 300 SOULCALIBUR Tour points on the line for first place.
That's right, yeah.
That's a lot of points.
The prestige of EVO Japan 2020 champion, the large point lead that you're going to have at the very beginning of the SOULCALIBUR World Tour.
Yuttoto would be happy to win both EVO Japan and EVO proper and solidify himself as the #1 player in the world.
Yeah, most definitely. I know he had a bit of a shake-up during the World Invitational, but I think he's shown that he's back in rare form, and he's doing very, very well. So sometimes it just happens. Sometimes you have a really off day, and I guess maybe that was the World Invitational for him, because this does not look like an off day for him. He is looking smooth.
Can we get a blind pick?
I think it might actually have to be
my eyes.
I don't know why, though.
His eyes.
He's just going to pick Aswell. Like,
I expect that we're going to see Aswell versus Voldo.
Going to get the handshake.
There we go.
So here we go.
Oh, Yuttoto, the troll. Switching it up. The crowd likes it. All right, so Raphael versus Aswell. Now we're locked in officially.
This is the first Raphael we're going to be seeing here in the top 8, or just period and all, right? And just like how this Aslamel was. And to be fair, this is 3 out of 5, and there is a lot of potential for more character switching after this. So, don't know if he's going to do it, but this is it. This is Grand Finals of EVO Japan 2020.
Big start for him early on. A little aggressive with the GI.
And I mean, again, it's going to be aggressive from BlueGod to start out, right? He's got to make sure that, hey, if aggression works just like it did previously, I'll just keep doing it first, and then if it doesn't, he can change up his style. It's working out pretty well for him right now. Is going for the mix-up situation. The side throw. A nice interrupt right there. Raph always having one of the better 5As and Bs in terms of speed. I mean,
yes, very quick and very long range. Oh man, he almost stepped it.
Yeah,
so close. Good block.
Interestingly enough, it auto-corrects, you know, when you do the follow-up.
That was extremely close.
His sword play is peerless. Okay, coming down, nice tech crouch right there. He's going to do a bunch of those. All the 2As, the GI comes down, and he got the re-GI right there. Great damage, but the mix-up, yeah.
Again, another lethal.
One more mix-up, it's
another lethal, no.
One more, do it again.
Alone.
Never stop. Never stop.
He's cracking up.
Well, I mean, you know, it's a very powerful tool, right? If you do it over and over again, people are going to be like, okay, you're going to switch, but then that allows you to continuously do it.
That's right. And then when they finally start blocking high, that's when that great low axe becomes amazing. Good block.
Yeah, just backing off. He's like, I've got the advantage. I don't need to make myself into I don't need to put myself in a bad situation, right? He's already going to possibly guard break him here fairly soon. Yuttoto's having a hard time trying to, he's getting a few pokes here and there, but he's having, okay, there it is.
He did not get the follow-up, unfortunately. And BlueGod still in a strong position this round. Man, they're both working guard bar now.
Yeah.
Oh!
Not really getting any big hits outside of that, though. Mostly a lot of 2As, right? There's the knockdown here. There's the guard break. Corner carry combo. I see you. He wants to see if he can get him out. And he does exactly that. Absolute. Okay, goes for the axe low. That's going to give him axe stance, too. That means, yeah, he's got mix-up city.
Up like crazy.
Yeah, BlueGod has had probably the strongest mix-up percentage this entire time, like the whole tournament.
Soul charge from Yuttoto. Watch your feet.
I guess now that he's not playing Voldo, he's willing to use his meter a little bit more, because he used it a lot more as Aslamel as well.
You know, we haven't really seen anything Soul Charge specific from him there, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Get off of me.
Yeah, he's got your red flashing guard bar. He could just lose from anything, basically. Oh, he's going to get the CE here. Big damage. Take this, my love.
Goodness. I thought he was alive still.
Excellently done.
All right, so the Raphael pick of Yuttoto was okay, but probably not dominant like he was hoping for.
Yeah, well, the thing is like, what if it's just one of those situations where it wasn't warm enough and it could possibly do better?
I feel like if that plan was gonna work, I feel like Raphael was gonna run away with that first game.
I mean, you're probably right. Yeah, because like how Zaslam almost.
Exactly. It's like you're gonna run away, and then they're gonna have to adjust to your new character.
Well,
when you're struggling in the first game, that's a little tougher for Yuttoto, I think.
Yeah, he hit that rematch button. Not exactly with quickness. He thought, you know, maybe I can make some adjustments. It's okay. Stuff like this happens.
Starting to open up the move list a little bit more, but you know, BlueGod he's not falling for any of the extended strings. He's only taking small damage. That was a good one.
Excellent step right there. The mix up, yeah, 50-50. Okay, 680 follow up.
That's a punish. Very good punish, Yuttoto.
Oh, yeah.
No!
That's really unfortunate for Yuttoto, but I mean, BlueGod did not get a real mix up.
That could have been much worse. Again, it could have been much worse.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go for the back throw, but I guess not.
Nope.
Oh, you missed.
Back lethal, even worse. This is all guaranteed. Oh my
But the mix up
trap.
afterwards, and another one. Get him on out of there. Absolution.
BlueGod, amazing mix-up. Yuttoto is definitely trying to predict whether it will be mid or low next.
Nice, all right.
There we go.
Very, very smart right there from Yuttoto to RI, the Beyblade. Okay, Muscle Buster's not a clean hit because remember the nerf. He interrupted. Very, very good from Yuttoto.
Follow-ups, plus frames. Another.
Oh, he's just poking him. Oh my God. That's wait, it might be off access. Let's see. No, it got the wall.
Man, he's still, wow. Oh, he tried to get even more. BlueGod, please.
And again, that's definitely dead because he hits the wall on this one.
Doof. Goodbye.
Finishing it off. So, BlueGod looking to take game number 2 here.
This is, I'm not gonna lie, this is almost kind of looking like the winners finals. It's like BlueGod partying, doing whatever he wants, mixing up, and getting so many lethal hits because Yuttoto's expecting a low to come.
It clashed?
GI. No, don't GI back.
Oh my right there.
So much trouble.
Mix up, one more. Oh no, never mind, that just killed 6BA. And BlueGod is possibly about to be alternative point. He's looking real good, and Yuttoto is looking real confused.
And he's doing that laugh. Man, my opponent's too strong. That's not a good thing.
Character select or stage select? Let's see.
He's got to change at this point, I would imagine. There's no way that he can lean on the Raphael for 3 games.
Zas, Valdo as well.
He's got to go Valdo, I think, at this point.
He's got a lot of options available to him for sure. So yeah, as per the rules, obviously BlueGod cannot switch characters. He won. Okay, it's time.
I don't know how I feel about
this. He won Southeast Asia Majors over Shen Chen with this pick.
Okay.
And I mean, he definitely looks pretty good with that pick for sure. But he's not locked in. He's still thinking about it. It's not guaranteed.
The final decision is on him. Evolution champ, Yuttoto.
BlueGod, however, has already beaten Nubicide in the mirror match to get to this point. So he's already shown that maybe he might be one of the, like, he might understand this mirror better than anybody else.
I don't like this pick. This pick says to me that he's not trying to counteract as well. He's just trying to play the same game that BlueGod is playing.
I guess we're going to have to find out as he is now completely leaned in on Asriel for the rest of this set. He has to win 3 straight with this character or it's over.
Or it's over for him. And BlueGod will be the champion tonight.
He's looking real calm. He's just, you know, trying to breathe and everything like that. BlueGod looks like he's sitting pretty. BDG's BlueGod versus Yuttoto.
Situation here.
Possibly the last game if Yuttoto can't make something happen right now, right here. Nice duck. He's trying to stop the 5As and stuff like that, but there's the lethal hit. Here's the mix-up situation again. Yes.
This time he goes for the low.
Weapon arts.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, I think he just understood the situation, right? He knew what that teleport meant. Get in the mid right there. The 1A comes out. Oh, but the whip punish. Okay, this gives him a chance to mix him up afterwards. Oh, nice. Muscle Buster's not a clean hit, though. Oh, my God. Nice.
That was a great good whip punish. Wow, he's still in it. Yuttoto.
Oh, he tried to hit buttons afterwards, but BlueGod understood. I don't need to do anything fancy. I have the best move available to me right now. Okay. Oh, he jumped. That means that was not a true combo there.
No. Didn't matter though. BlueGod will happily take that damage.
For sure. He also, that was almost a really big punish on that one. Tried to mix him up off that. No dice though. The sword stance comes out.
Bring out potential.
He might be dead right here. Let's see it. There it is.
BlueGod, 2 rounds straight.
He is looking incredible, unstoppable right now, and now he's also absolute.
This could be a guess or die situation right now.
And he's trying to make it a guess or die situation as he soul charge off. He got the hit.
Critical edge. It's gonna do a boatload.
He's putting him in a check situation by putting as much damage as possible on him right now. Look at the damage.
God, I don't know if he can even soul charge here.
He does.
He goes for it.
Let's see it. What can you do off of this? This is it. Yuttoto's got to make something happen. His final chance, possibly. Almighty.
He's in. Nice. Oh,
and there it is. The jumping. Hey, BlueGod.
My man is jumping on the stage.
EVO Japan 2020. And is also the very first champion in the SOULCALIBUR World Tour.
That was almost like prediction. Like he checkmated all of his opponents in the top 8. Skill. Yuttoto twice, winners finals and grand finals.
He looked unstoppable about just everyone he went through. He defeated skill with the greatest of ease. Yuttoto was nothing to him.
Bro, the winners finals was like a mulling. That was like regular day of rank.
So from every match that I saw so far, the hardest match for BlueGod was Linkor's. That was from every match that I watched so far.
Not a surprise. I mean, the two of them do have a good amount of experience against
each other. Exactly. There's a lot of history there dating back from many other SOULCALIBURs, not just this version of the game.
Man, so really lots of props to BlueGod, of course. 300 points as a part of the SOULCALIBUR World Tour, the first champ of it, and had to defeat standard evolution champ Yuttoto. So he was not fighting scrubs. Had to beat champ skill as well. So 2 champions even.
And 2 of his demons at the same time, not just the 2 champions, right? So, you know, obviously World Invitation, EVO. Yuttoto wanted to make it happen to get back to EVO Japan and win another EVO. He may just have to save it for another time because BlueGod is coming into this World Tour to start. BlueGod looks like the clear favorite for a lot of events coming up.
He